Mr. Speaker, I feel obligated to remind the Liberals of how barbaric ISIS terrorists are. This week, they publicly beheaded a 15-year-old boy for listening to pop music. The U.S. State Department reported that ISIS used mustard gas in a deadly attack against Iraq's Kurdish Peshmerga. The new Liberal plan puts our troops at increased risk and ignores the immediate security needs of innocent civilians. Now that our CF-18s can no longer take out ISIS from the air, will the Prime Minister be using reason to stop ISIS from carrying out these atrocities?
Honourable Minister of National Defence.
Mr. Speaker, I agree with the honourable member opposite that the atrocity that ISIL is committing. But I also remind them that you cannot take out this enemy like this for the atrocities from the air. It should only be done on the ground. And this is the reason why we're tripling our training capacity and doubling our intelligence so we can actually work as part of a coalition and defeat ISIS for the final time. Thank you.
Member for Selkirk Interlake Eastman.
Mr. Speaker, while the Prime Minister is speaking in the House on the government's motion on the ISIS mission, the Defence Minister quietly issued a press release saying our CF-18s dropped their last bombs on Monday and were headed home. In his press release, the Minister of Defence did not even thank or acknowledge the invaluable contributions made by Canada's fighter jets. This comes before the House has even had a chance to vote on the motion. The Prime Minister promised a debate and a vote, knowing full well he would blatantly ignore the democratic will of Parliament. Why to this government, why are they more interested in retreat than debate?
Minister of National Defence.
Mr. Speaker, when the announcement we stated that the bombing campaign of the CF-18s will end on February 22nd. However, the exact decision will be made by the Chief of Defence Staff and the Coalition, and that decision was made for Monday. But also, the member opposite knows I actually made the announcement during the debate speech when the member opposite was sitting right here in front of me. And in that statement, I actually commended the great work of our F-18 pilots at that time, and the press release was sent out after that. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.